Welcome to 7 Clean Seas Bintan Materials Recovery Facility. Come with me. So this is the first materials recovery facility we ever set up 4 years ago, 5 years ago even. And it is a hive of activity. It's our base of operations. The first thing we do when we clean the ocean is that we pick up the waste from the various different locations in our 7 Clean Seas truck. That comes back to base where we can sort it and separate it and get it ready for processing. And the first job is to really identify what it is and separate it into the different material streams so that we can process it. The next step is actually to bring it over here. So what you've got here is a sorting table. Ultimately, this table is the place where we take the somewhat pre-sorted bags of plastic that we've collected out in the field, and we bring it here to do a deeper level of separation. So we're separating by material type, by color, not quite by contamination level at this moment, because you can see this is highly contaminated. But it's not just flexible packaging. We've got PET bottles over here, so drinks containers. This is a really important step because we've got to separate the lids, the collars, bottle labels even, because they're all different types of plastic and they need to be handled differently. But there's even an additional step that we do once we've kind of separated it all, which is we bring it over here, we put it into these two buckets, and the team behind me will do what's called grading. So not all plastic is equal. Depending on its color, so whether it's a slight blue color or completely transparent white color, means that they've got different values. We've got to separate them. Then depending on the contamination level again. So we've got the different bags of like post-sorted PET bottles behind me. So once we've got a big bag filled with plastic bottles of the same color, of the same contamination level, which is hopefully low, they come over to our baler. So baling is an extremely important step in our process for plastic bottles. Plastic, it has a lot of volume, and as a result, it is very difficult to store and transport. So we need to compress all of that air out of it into a small, dense brick, which we call a bale. And this baling machine behind us is what does the job. So the guys here have got a bag full of already sorted blue PET bottles. That is getting loaded in. Once they're finished, they will close the doors, they will pull the handle, and this pneumatic piston will push down a plate that compresses it more and more and more and more until it's really dense. And you do that over and over again, maybe 5 times, then you can tie it up, and you've got a cube of plastic that's not taking up a lot of space, but it weighs a lot. And that's ready to be sent for processing elsewhere, because we don't do the PET recycling ourselves here. What do we do here? I hear you asking. Well, let me take you inside, because we have got a whole kind of production line set up for the bottle caps. And these are a material that we're able to turn into really cool things. First, we have to clean it, of course, further sort it by color and type, and then it can get shredded to a fine granulated form of plastic, which is ready to go into various different machines. Now we can make coasters, we can make carabiner hooks, we're even making plectrums for guitars, which is really, really exciting for one of our partners. So what we're doing is really turning this into a storage and manufacturing hub for recyclable plastics, and that's allowing us to really kind of double down on our efforts to make sure that we can improve our processes as much as possible. You can see that once we have done the grading and the baling, these are big bales. You know, you've got white and quite a good bale, you've got white and a very poor quality. Then you've got some bright green ones over there that I'm pretty sure are just Mountain Dew bottles, but I'm not going to call them out. We have to basically get these bales ready to be recycled. So currently we can recycle them into pellets ourselves if we've got partners that want to make things from them, and we're looking at making reusable shopping bags for a big supermarket in the UK, which is a very exciting project. And then to the mezzanine, the balcony, this is just another for storage. So we've got polypropylene drinks pots. Now these are a very interesting type of plastic. You don't find in many places other than Indonesia, but they are everywhere. We've got sandals. I mean, come here if you need some new sandals. Maybe not new, but some repurposed ones. It is amazing how much footwear ends up in the ocean. We've got flexible packaging. So we've got things like soap packets, we've got noodle packets, there's all sorts in here, and of course more PET and even LDP shopping bags. Now this is the stuff we're turning into corrugated roof tiles, and we're doing asbestos roof replacements on some of the communities we're operating in. I think it's worth noting that this project and this MRF has been up and running for probably just over 4 years now. It's been a constant evolution and a journey to get to where we are today, but I'm so proud that the team has been able to pull this off and get to a point where we are not just pulling plastic out the ocean, but we're repurposing it into better things. And that's really the future of Severn Clean Seas, to partner with people and get the support to clean the oceans, but to do it in a circular and manageable and I guess an authentic way as possible. So yeah, this is the Bintan MRF. It's one of 3. I can't wait to take you guys to go visit the one in Batam, and then also our new one over in Bangkok, Thailand as well. Thank you. One last thing I would like to show you is just the absolute legends that work here day in, day out, because without them, nothing could happen. Hello! Honestly, 10 out of 10. Best people in the world.